pirate's life.
Ahoy there, me hearties! I, Foxy 1999 here, and welcome back to I Want to Hug That Gator. Ugh, that ain't gonna get used to, but we definitely indeed left off with some other parts. That we actually made friends with Olivia, and doing a lot of doodle sketches. Oh my lord. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying the story so far. And we're gonna continue where we left off. As I sit on the metro to school, my foot As I sit on the metro to the school, my foot comes up to pawn at the tender spot on my shin. Okay. I also learned not to borrow Olivia's stuff without asking. Good grief, dude. People with their muscle cars outside, I can hear it. She usually tries to keep she she usually tries to keep to herself, even when we're partnered up. But I do my best to play nice. Not to say she's being rude or anything, just quiet. More and more, I kind of figured that part of her silence was just nerves. Accepting the silence facts, I think we found some small understanding between us. Enough that I think she's starting to see me as a friend now. Among other things, Damien and Liz had given me their numbers. Or rather, Damien gave me both his and Liz's numbers. At first, I thought that Liz would be mad at Damien had basically doxed her, but she didn't seem to mind when he explained his reasons. Yeah, you should be careful about that. That's a very thing you should be very careful about docs. I also got Ben's number since we figured we'd be doing a lot more team projects in photography class. My eyes were over the past messages from my new friends. I became so engrossed in rereading them that I nearly missed the announcement of my stop. I scrambled to get off at the metro and close the doors, just catching my jacket and focusing me to yank it out before I drag down the tracks. Not gonna let that bring my mood down though. It's Friday, meaning after today's comes the weekend. Ugh. The music is kind of good actually. It's quite a walk from the station, and I can see the school enter my field of my view now. The school looks completely barren. It is it closed? I mean, there's no signs of dinos anywhere, so it has to be closed. Weird. Have you checked your phone again? I think you should see what's today's date and if it's a holiday or not. I looked around at some of the small stores that surround the school, the ones that are usually staffed by student workers, they're also empty. One of them, one of them has lights on, but it was just looks that like the manager's looking over some paperwork inside. I don't I don't ca- I don't recall any announcements about a holiday today, and while I'm admitted to having forgotten what day it was in the past, I am absolutely certain it's Friday. So, where is everyone? You need to keep out of today's date, man, and keep an eye on announcements. Even the entryway to the school is barren. The doors are probably won't even open. Yep. Hello. I dance a bit in front of the camera watching the door. It doesn't even respond. You know what? Deepa will know what's going on. I flip through my contacts and find Damien's number. I put the phone to my ear and pray that he picks up. After a minute or so of waiting, the dial tone cuts off and is replaced by Damien's voice. Yo yo, what up? What up, Nico? Hey Damien. I'm at the school right now and it looks like no one's here. Know what's that know what's that all about? Uh what what do you there's a brief pause on the other end of the line. Damien, spill the beans. Did you hear? Hear what? I didn't hear. We didn't hear squat. Hear what? Today's the last warm day of the season. Everyone's celebrating. Celebrating? Yeah, we're actually having a cookout at my place today. Say, you want to come over? The generous but sponsorous offers caused me to hesitate for a moment to respond. Thanks for the offer, Damien, but it's alright. I wouldn't want to intrude on your guys' party. What? It's no big deal. There's no big deal at all, dude. There's no big deal at all, dude. My folks enjoy the company, and there's gotta be plenty to eat too. Plus, Olivia's here as well. I weigh my opinions. Either go to the party, or I could just take the metro back home and sit in my room doing nothing. Inky, you still there, buddy? Yeah, still here. Was just clearing my schedule. You sure it won't? You sure it won't be an issue? Of course not. Of course not, amigo. A friend of mine is a friend of the family. Well, alright then. Nice. I'll text you the address. See you soon, compadre. See you soon, compadre. Oh my god, the voice accents I had to deal with. Was that to call ends? And not a few seconds later that I get a text notification. Oh. 6119 for another road. Oh. go the long way around the neighbors doesn't chain his dog. I copy and paste the address on my Google Maps. Google. Oh god, it's Gru. From the Despicable Me movies. Oh god, here we go. Looks like Damien lived pretty close to the school. Of course, it's a little longer taking Damien's instructions, but I'm not to try outrunning a loose dog with my physical glory. Okay. I don't know if I locked my door to make sure nobody interrupts me. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, better make way over then. Whew. Oh wow. 61189, 61191. Ah, here it is. 61193. The house looks the house looks standard for a house in this neck of the woods or neighborhood. It's a one-story place, but looks pretty spacious. Definitely a family house. I walked up the stone step path to the front door and rang the doorbell. The grocery bag wrapped around my fingers is starting to chafe a bit. I couldn't just come right away, but it felt bad coming over completely empty-handed. So I got something for the party. A simply salad bowl from one of the local stores on the way over. It doesn't seem like much, but as my mom taught me, it's characteristic to come to a party with something. Actually, I realized how prepared I look for an end of summer celebration. With Damien mentioning a pool, everyone else must either be wearing casual clothes for swimwear. Meanwhile, here I am looking overly formal. Not like I could have thought to bring swim trunks to school. The door swings open and out steps Damien. Inko! Wow, man, you're crazy early. And you've come bearing gifts. Yep, here I am. I didn't want to come empty-handed, so I stopped by the store and got some salad. You didn't have to do that. You don't have to, dude. Seriously though, you really didn't have to. My family and I are carnivores. But thanks. Still, it's like not even 10, man. Oh, you didn't give me any time, so nah. That's my bad. Still, since you're here already, come on in. Well, don't I feel silly. Damien still accepts the grocery bag and chucks it off to the side somewhere. Come on, everyone's out back right now. He turns back, making for a sliding door on the opposite side end of the house. Okay. Oh wow. Bowling after I barely have the time to take in what I think is in the living room and dining room. There is a number of there's a number of toys sworn about, from dark guns and losing game controllers. That's definitely a house that I can see one. Damien opened the glass door and gives me a small push out of the house. Oh. Hey everyone, we got a guest already. Stepping onto the wooden deck, I surprised to see the pool and yard. To my left of me is what looks like an older, heavier set version of Damien. Oh. Well, howdy there. Hello, sir. I'm Miko. He shifts his barbecue tongs from his right hand to his left so that he can shake my hand. Randy Payne. Or you can just call me Randy, so. I hide the grimace as we shake hands, feeling what I'm guessing is very sticky marinade now sliding to my palm. Didn't think someone would come this early. I just finished getting the good stuff all sauced up. As soon as he let go, he focused back on the pile of different meats heaped up next to the grill. Oh wow, barbecue does sound really good right now. I'm hungry. How dare they? Meanwhile, I grabbed some nearby napkins to wipe the sauce from my hand. Oh, what's on the menu? Let's see here. Let's see here. we got brisket, flanks, ribs, sirloins, tenderloins, top sirloin, bottom sirloins, rounds, and shanks. Holy shit, that's a lot of different type of meat. I should have bought a plate. That's a lot of all marinated in my special mix in wet rub and dry rub seasoning. Oh wow, that's a lot of Randy. Oh wow, that's a lot of Randy. Me, Damien, and Sophia, and so be doing it in a shift. If you're interested, I'll let you lead the hand too. If the Michu doesn't rope you into carrying too much around. Sure, sounds fun. I never actually grilled before. It's not too tough. You'll see. Now that I'm here, I can finally ask Damien the question that been on my mind. Hey Damien, so I've been curious this whole time. What exactly is the celebration anyway? Oh yeah, I haven't told you yet. Well, you see, before Damien can probably explain, a monthly before he cuts him off. Damien, sweetie, you shouldn't keep your baby brother waiting any longer. At the mention of a younger sibling, the tiny Damien clone jumps over the deck and rattling in. Acid punch! Oh my god, why? Why? Oh, that's his little brother. Finny! Oh, that's his name, Finny. Good grief. Look, bro, just from the Power Raptors. Oh god, he's a Power Ranger fan. Oh god. Okay, here we go. let's move on. I told you I could do it. I'm so sorry, Inko. Vincent, this is why I don't. This is why I don't want you to watching those violent shows. As the younger Dino isn't listening. He's already run off to find another victim. You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Was that really acid? No. But here, you should wipe that off. Now. I take the towel handed to me and wipe off the splotch on my pants from where Vincent had punched. Dino levels spit only gets more acidy after they reach puberty. I began to rub away the spit from my pants with more energy. Oh God. Thankfully, he's more of me than his mother. Otherwise, you'll need a new pair of pants. Wait. Is that an actual thing? Randy laughs. So you must be Damien's new friend from school. Indeed I am. Damien's mom has popped up and at the side of the deck with a third smile. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for having me. Oh, I didn't know we have guests so soon. I will clean up more. You can just call me Sophia, dear. Sophia. She sounds very lovely. Speaking of school, Demon told me that you were there. Why do you be going there today of all days? Honestly, I didn't even realize that today is a holiday. Usually I mark them on my calendar, but it must have fallen over my head. Ah, no worries then. It's mainly us Dino who celebrate it. Yeah, Damien told me a bit about it, but I'm not sure I fully understand. In that case, I'll be more than glad to clue you in. It's called Summer's End, as today marks the last warm day of the season. After this, full-on winter starts rolling in. Huh, interesting. Well, this probably makes me sound stupid for asking, but how comes you celebrate it? To put it simply, the cold might be manageable for warm bloods, but for us reptiles, it's no benigno. Okay. So we spend the last days soaking in the sun and enjoying the warm weather before it starts getting chilly. Ah, makes sense. That makes sense. The next thing you know, everyone's wearing extra layers and putting up the heat lamps. So it's apparently used to be ice age levels of fridge back in my grandpa. Doing Randy's voice is a bit hard. I gotta clear my throat sometimes. Okay. Okay, we're back in my granddad's age, so I guess we can consider ourselves lucky. Otherwise we'd be nothing but a couple of popsicles with our tails for sticks. The perch let out a laugh that as infatuated as his son's. He wipes the tear from his eye as he goes back to flipping the meat on the grill. Anywho, we're gonna start cooking. We're gonna start cooking up the food. So make yourself comfortable. Thank you, sir. I mean, Randy. While Damien's dad attends to the grill, I move to the center overlooking the pool. It's filled with a couple of artificial toys and air-filled floaties. Man, I wish I wish my place has a pool. Well, I do have extra jeans at home. Ruining a pair won't be a huge issue. Nah, on second thought though, I'd be real annoyed to deal with drying off going home. I wonder how deep. Floosh. The reactions. And there's Olivia. Oh my, she's showing. Ah! What the hell are you doing here? I was invited! These poses are good. Focus on her, and not the other thing around. The other thing. I met the eyes up here. Eyes are right there. Focus on that. We're looking at the eyes. Alright? Alright, let's move on. What the heck are you doing here? I live here, moron! Crap. Right. They even told me on the way. Ugh. Anyways. No, really. Why are you here? Nobody was at school when I got there. Huh? Yeah. Check the doors and everything. They announced the holiday yesterday in homeroom. Didn't you hear it? That's what Liz was over the PA yesterday. I thought it was the school albums or something. Huh, no wonder everyone was staring me as I salute. I was not paying attention. But yeah, I asked Damien what was up. What was up? He said there was some event going on and invited me. Olivia sinks a bit into the water, actually. Stupid question, but dude, what are you saying? Are you really okay to swim? That's definitely a stupid question. Of course she can. There's that glare again. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Well, you know. Thankfully she gets what I'm saying. Sorry. She suddenly rolls her eyes. I like it in the water. Kinda wish I knew about all this earlier. I brought my trunks. Ew. No. I'm not sharing my pool with you. This is my pool. What? Why not? That's why. Instead of answering me violently, Olivia Tails whips some water at me like a glare wave. Yo, Inko! Come check this out. Olivia takes an opportunity to sink back into the water. I think she's doing a weird version of the damn man's float. Oh my god, I can tell she's doing the damn man's float. Uh, well, well, whatever. What's Damien yelling? What's Damien yelling about? Yeah, Damien? Yeah, Damien? Well, first, my little bro has something to say to you. Oh my god, my throat. I think that my whole throat hurting by the whole doing Randy's voice. sorry for sorry for giving you a acid punch, Inky. Looks like he taught his younger sibling about to put my nickname too. It's alright, Vinny. Vinny extended his hand for a handshake, though it's absorbed by his sleeves. And secondly, we need a few chairs out here. And secondly, we need a few chairs out here. We got some folding ones, but also some of the kitchen. Got it? They're cheap wood, not real heavy at all. After the chairs, we can do the table together. Mom be pissed if that I got dropped. Why? It's the only one we got. And after everything's set, we can play something fun. Yeah, little man. Vincent grins and balls back towards the house. Damien chuckles and we both follow after the kid. Okay. God. The table drops a few inches where we're able to lift it with a hand with a hard crash back to the tilt. We'd be worried about the cracks, but the floor is already partly shattered around here from the years. This table must actually be their cold storage, and it's just painted to look like wood. That's the only explanation. We catch our breath and give our strained muscles a moment to relax. Why can't Liz help us? She's super strong. Olivia's drawing herself in the pool, bro. We won't want to ruin her time. Her chair thing has wheels. Why can't we use that? I think it might be a bit small. Aw, no fair. She's gotta go to her room soon. Why can't she help? Hey, come on. Not in front of any guest. Yeah? It's true, though. You don't know that. Come on. Damien mini me pouts. I think I got a better grip of the table now. Let's try one more time. Okay. I'm ready. Get out of here. Oh. So that's 1, 2. Wait. What's up? Long pause. He's thinking. Mom must been talking about the the plastic table in the garage, not the dining room table. Are you seriously, Damien? God damn it, Damien. You're right. What? That's what I'm saying. You... Damn it, Damien. Guess we gotta hold this thing back into the dining room, fellas. Great. Damien, why are you like this? That's how I roll. Great. Here we go. Okay, all of that. Oh. After getting the suspiciously heavy table back inside, Damien and I carry the much lighter plastic one out of the door. As I catch my breath, I know that the younger dinosaur is gone. Maybe he ran off to do something else. Either way, I guess now's the time to ask. Hey, Damien. Yeah? What was that about Olivia going to her room? Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah, An awkward silence fills the air for a few moments. It's just... She doesn't really stick around for family events like this, is all. The regular important stuff, you know, it's no big deal. And your parents okay with that? Why wouldn't they be? She's her own person, right? She usually makes an appearance for food, though. Hey, speaking of food, you want to go check on the grill? Why? There's no way the food is done by now. I know. I just like the smell. Oh, alright then. Sweet, let's go. And we're back outside again. As we make our way over where Damien's dad is meeting the grill, I catch a whiff of the spices and marinades appeal to all the meats. Sophia's accompanying him, helping to place the meat on the grill. How's it coming along, Pops? You making any how I like him? You know it, son. You know it, son. Have a look at yourself. My throat's gonna be destroyed after this. Especially when I'm... Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, my voice is gonna be destroyed after this. He steps aside and let us gaze at the ferreting of barbecue set over the flames. The smell of the cooking and the typical sizzling sounds has my mouth watering in seconds. Oh my god! Now after that, I'm gonna get some food. eat some barbecue. Barbecue sounds so good right now. Good, right? I'll say. Rennie used a pair of tongs to grab a piece of the steak that looks halfway cooked. The secret is that you gotta let these babies have some time getting seared on each side. That way it really horns in the splat. Whoops. There's a bout of silence between everyone as we all stare down at the piece of meat fell on the floor. Eh, it's not too ruined. Hey, ah, not too ruined. Hey, Olivia, you want it? Look. She stares at the meat of delicious goodness, of the barbecue's deliciousness. A pair of eyes appeared over the edge of the pool. Sure, toss it in. What's this now? Rainy produced to chuck the steak right into the water as one who would do with chum at to attract fish. Jeez. Anywho, since you're our first guest, Inko, you get the honor of getting choice picks. Which one you want? Oh, I don't want to impose or anything. Ah, nonsense. Besides, better to get in your picks now before the other guests arrive later. Hey, think of it as a payback for all the sodas and chips you've been getting us. Come again? Well, I guess a burger is more convenient. I don't get attended to family barbecues every day. Excellent, excellent choice, Inko. Want it rare, medium, or you want it raw, medium raw, or well done? Hey, Inko, go for the rare. Daniel licks his lips as he says that. Rare? What is it? Oh, carnivorous. Right. I'm pretty sure a raw burger would. I think a raw burger will kill me. I. I'll take my burger well done. Yeah, I'm sure you want to catch up. You want to have a ketchup with with it too, huh? Come on, Damien. One well done burger coming right up. Yeah, not going to. I'm gonna take any chances. Just saying. Just saying. You're missing out, amigo. I'm pretty sure your mother was just messing with him. We never serve that sort of thing to the guests. There's no way we could afford the suit. Mr. Raines let out a hearty gruffle as he laughs, lifts the burgers on the grill on his grill. All right, son. So, though it may not look like it, Blanca has set shared on humans. From what I know, you guys can eat about anything, right? Raw meat aside? I mean, yeah, I guess. Must be nice to be able to just grab whatever was on the side on the on sale at the market. Meat prices these days getting pretty crazy. I see some that size of meat around that might be cheaper. Why not try it? Try it out. No, that's a bad choice. Andy, Sophia, Damien, the grill. Even the grill does not like that opinion. Dude, seriously? What is wrong with you? That's what I want to know. What is wrong with you, man? Sorry. There's one table I stumble into head first. Noted. I, better change the subject before things get any more awkward. So, hey, Damien, I've been curious this whole time. What exactly is summer and celebration anyway? Did my dad tell you earlier? It's it's the last warm day of the year, or whatever. Yeah, I get that part, but why is it? But why? But why is it a holiday? That. Actually, I don't really remember either. Guess I should have been paying attention. I should have been paying more attention at school. It's a bit considering he doesn't know this much about his own culture he's certainly celebrating. Actually, it probably doesn't even need a reason. Why wouldn't you? It's just the last warm day of the year. Any excuse for it to get any excuse for get together is a fine in my books. The kid flumps down hard on the grass in the way only children can without shattering something. Ah, and we don't gotta go to school. It's nice and warm, and we get to eat real good. I think those man has the right idea. Benny, man, yeah. Hey, Inko, are you for? All right, it's about ready. I see what Steven Demon was trying to say. I saw that coming. It's about time the gas shut up too, isn't it? They should be here any minute. Oh, Olivia. Across the yard, Olivia concernedly drifted into the middle of the pool. Thought a look came across her face upon hearing Damien's mom, and she began paddling towards the raised deck. Are you going in soon? Yeah. Are you sure you don't want Are you sure you don't want to wait until the others get here? Yeah. Wait until the food's ready. Ready so we can all eat together. I'd rather not. I just have a lot of art stuff I have to do. Sorry. Damien's little brother steps out from the small deck. But you said we can play sometime today. She tries to back her uncertain tone up with a shaky smile. Maybe later, Fanny. Maybe later, Fanny. Uh, have fun. She lifts herself from the pool and knee atop her chair. I'm confused at how her legs work, but my best guess that is paralyzed they only do above the knees. So her to the knees is the half of the legs are not working. So okay, I get it. Wait, does that make she like waddles like a penguin? Okay, great. I don't want to get into all that stuff. But anyways, turning about, her hands carefully set her feet down the chair's footrests. Full settled into the chair, Olivia rolls herself to the sliding back doors on the house. Think the table is just about set? Now we really are just waiting on our others. Damien, has your friend texted you at all? Yeah, Liz said she'd be here about now. Oh, 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 it's Liz. Oh, it's Liz? Nice. She's bringing her uncle, too. Oh, snap. That's nice. I'll just... I'll bust out the... brew kiss, then. In fact... Damien shields his eyes and looks upon behind me. I turn too, but at this angle I can't see anything. Yeah, they're in the front yard. I'll go get them. Damien rushed through the back door into the house. A moment later he arranged again as if to show off the new guests. Come on, don't make it weird. Hi everyone. Oh, it's Liz. Oh, Inko, you're here? Yeah. Yeah, I got roped in. Neat. Come on, Uncle Mike. Through here. Hey now, I'm not that old. Oh, it's... Oh, a giant figure lumbers through the doorway. That is not what I told him to get. Hey, Michael. Randy. How have you been? The two part each other's back and give them firm handshakes. Doing good. How about yourself? What was the ridiculous getup? Is it merely grass? No, nothing like that. I've just been trying to relate a bit more to the younger generations recently. It seems we're just too different these days at all. Come on. Leave that stuff to the kids. Then he seems to me. Oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Ferris? You know him? Yeah, we met. Oh, wait. Yeah, we met. He takes the same train as me. You've been helping me out. Recommend and I tried the chain out. Oh. Liz jerks her head at my direction furiously. I'm gonna get it later. She finally found out why he's wearing that, and good grief, she's gonna... Yeah, we're gonna get a mouthful from Liz. I don't know if that was... Oh god, that really regaining the handshake now. Regretting the handshake. I think he popped all of my bones at once. But this does not look too happy. The food will be ready soon. Inko, your turn on the grill. Oh, don't worry, kid. All you gotta do is keep an eye on the meat and make sure they don't catch on fire. Damien's father leaves after I nodded. The rest too, heading to where Damien, Benny, and I had just sat at the chairs. And I set the chairs and table. Turn to the grill with a grimace. I swallow my nerves and take up the tongs. Right, nothing to worry about. Okay, nothing bad so far. Hiya. Ah. She's back. Oh, sorry. Hey Liz. Hey Liz. What are you doing here? Oh, everyone else is talking about Randy's cooking, and I figure I'd see what on the menu. What do you think I'm doing here? Why on earth are you getting my uncle to dress like he's going to be in a music video? He asked for help, and you thought that was good help? Yes, he just didn't take it right. Across the yard, Finney's jumping at the shiny object, and Mr. Ferris cave and land hit to him. See? Problem solved. Ignoring Finney now is swinging around like he's strutting around like a little gangster. Oh, 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 man, whatever. What was actually cooking? I mentioned to the silver tray spread out next to the grill. It's a lot of meat. Actually, aren't you a herbivore, Liz? I am, but I think Damien taught ahead for me. Oh, wait, wasn't it the stuff I brought? I knew he wouldn't forget about me like that. Anyways, is Olivia here? She just went in the pool, decided to go inside. Lid's head is still for a moment, as if she in thoughts. Apparently, it's a common thing with her. Yeah, I was hoping she has stuck around for once. So she does this often? Every time Damien's folks threw a party, she slips away from the room to her room. I sometimes see her at her window. Her eyes motion to me to turn and look at the pedicle window. I can't really see from this angle. Why would now be any different then? Liz shoots me an knowing look. What? Well, I figure she was opening up a little to you. I mean, I guess. To some degree. Not like I have any frame of references. At best, I can kind of talk to Olivia now. What? Did you just hiss at me? No? Then what? Oh God! Spinning around, I see that something has caught on fire. I grab whatever it was with the tongs and flit it around, hoping the air would put it out. It works well enough, but it's pretty burnt. Dude, you got one job. Well, that was a lost cause. I give the piece of charcoal a careful look, and yeah, it doesn't look edible in at least. I put it off to the side and turned back to face Liz. Anyway, what were you going to say about Olivia's opening up? Yeah, it's strange, but also good. Currently a bit surreal after all this time. Liz let out a sigh and shrugs. Well, it's a shame. But it is what it is. Anyway, I want to go catch up with the others. See you around. Liz returns to the rest of the gathering, Leave me alone with the grill once again. Burnt piece of meat aside, the rest of the food is looking good. Still, I'm not exactly the best grill master. Not like it matters too much to do Damien's folks. Whatever food's actually cooked or not is purely in particular matters. A couple more flips and the meat is brown and sizzling, which is a good enough in my books to put them along with the other finishing pieces. I think I'm about done with my shift. Damien turns. Damien's turn was next. He was just going to be wrapping up these last few things. It doesn't take me long to spot him chatting with Liz, who interrupted with whatever garroted high concept discussions they are having. Hey, Damien. Damien's frill things perk a bit as he turns around to my face. Your turn on the grill. Alright. You got it, hombre. As he waves Liz over and takes from hold the spatula. Okay, time to get some more. He suddenly pauses as his eyes fall upon the charred remains that once juicy and slivery piece of meat. He picks up a piece and inspects before chomping it down on with a single bite. Okay, I'll finish up cooking the last pieces. Inky, if you be an awesome dude, can you start serving the others what's ready on the count on? Chow on? I give Damien a nod and grab the tray of cooked meat. I take the tray over to the eager waiting crowd with all the care to be expected from someone surrounded by every hungry meat-eating Upon seeing the platter display of the flesh, stop whatever they are doing and being together around the table. And then I said, well, excuse. And then I said, well, it cause you look like a student yourself, miss. Ha! Oh, that's rich coming from you. Me. It's finally here. Vixen, now remember your manners. Hopefully with my salad too. Seems like everyone's having a pretty good time with their meal. They even eat the ones that I cooked, though I can see Damien's little brother bringing a slight face of disgust. Still, wine winds up chomping on the meat anyway. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with how my cooking turned out. I take a seat next to Damien Liz and prepare my meal before I dig in. Gotta go with the tried and true ketchup and nothing more. With my burger prepared, I go in for the first bite. Gotta say, Damien's dad did a great job with the patty. So, what do you think, Kiko? I give him a thumbs up and smile at as best as I can with full mouth. Della Dinosaur gave me a toothy sauce-stained grin in return. I can see where Damien gets Guess that Tuesday grin of his. Savory as well, cooked, meat patty, and buns with each bite. I slowly lose myself in the party mood. So I feel more actually externally from it, seeing that adults lost in lost in work talk while Damien and Liz are handling their extended Benny. Humbling around, humbling a mouthful of burger. My eyes wander. The entire yard is smaller than mine, and there are tons of toys scattered in the low cut grass. Not too many plants either. Just the grass, just just the grass and a couple of shrubs running alongside of the fence. The word Cormac comes to mind. Maybe intimate. I could picture the kinds of events that happen back here. I shake my head, clearing my photographer mind away. It's Damien's place. Private property. I have to ask before I do anything camera related. Thinking about it though, I do have my camera, certainly stored in my backpack inside at home. No. Part of me considered grabbing it, and as I look back towards the house, I spy a certain someone at their window. It's Olivia. Olivia leers out across the yard. She's too far away to tell what exactly she's staring at. That must be her room, then. Her gaze shifts a bit as I still can't see what she's looking at, but it is in my direction, or Damien. He's sitting next to me. I carefully trace where her eyes are focused, leaning to the side and slowly coming to the plate in my hand. The plate in my hand? She's looking at the food. That's what she's looking. Checking it back, she laser focused on something. I wonder. I slowly lift the plate up, and Olivia's head tilts upward with it. I lower, and her head tilts downwards. Oh, she's hungry for the food. A part of me wants to test this feature. Expected that I'd be real waste of food. Whatever illusion she was under is shattered with a shake of her head. I can hear Olivia's noise groan from here as she turns her snout up and returns to whatever she was doing. So she does want some. Why not come out? Well, I'm sure nobody wouldn't mind if I just brought a plate in and left it. Besides, my fingers are sticky from all the Zanger food, to the point where they stick to my paper plate. It's actually kind of gross. Now I remember why I avoid it normally. I'll clog in my fingers from the plate. Damien's mother noticed my plight. We can use the kitchen sink for that. Go. Or the pool. Sticking my thoughtfully remaining fingers to the pool. That just seems like a feature issue for whoever has to clean it up later. Thank you, ma'am. I think I was used to think. Damien's already gotten up for third, so there is plenty. I load up a new paper plate with a steak and whatever remains of the ribs, and the heads inside. Thankfully, the sliding door was partly open, just enough so I can use my foot to push the rest of the way open. We're going inside now. There's a coffee table in the living room. That's good and good a place as any. As the kitchen's right there, I'll just rinse my hands off a bit, making a little use to the dish soap. I start scrubbing my hands thoroughly. While I feel the stickiness starts to unstick itself, I look out the window. Damien's parents seems to focus on Fanny, but Damien is still shouting looks to the left. The Evergood hybrist shoots up from his seat, disappearing from view. I wonder where he... Wah! Splash. Splish. Dang. Clothes are still on. Dang, clothes are still on all that? Gil was seriously about washing hands in the pool. Man, I could have gone for a dip myself. The AC in here making a huge difference. Oof. You're telling me about the hotness about this stuff. It must be 90 degrees out today. Oh, God. Yeah, that'll be the most hottest day of all times. There's plenty of soda, so I'm not too danger of dehydration, at least. But geez, I'm only noticing just how warm I still am from stepping inside. I'm surprised there's no steam raising from me. Looks a little red, too, because I didn't bring any sunscreen. You! Oh, you got sunburned. Oh my goodness. Crap. It's not... Oh, skip. Oh. It's not that bad yet. Maybe the pine have some sunscreen around. No, there's reptiles. No, the reptiles. They wouldn't have any. Maybe I'll just have to deal with it. My knuckles start hurting from being swung so much. The smell isn't gone yet, though. Sigh. Anyway, should be clean up too. Both of us frozen still, locked in the staring contest. The steak shoved in her mouth. She stares like a deer in cotton eyes. Oh, she's very sneaky. She's definitely sneaky. Good grief. Ugh. She spits the steak back on the plate in her lap and grips the inside of her sleeves. It takes me a moment to collect myself and muster up some conversation. Yeah. Your delivery came in. You want a soda with that? The joke goes unlaughed at. I tried. Maybe as well. May as well. Oh, got closer. Need to get to the fridge. Oh, sorry. I stepped to the side to Olivia enough space. She rolls herself over to the fridge, opening it up to unravaged thoughts. We exchange a few awkward glances to the point at it probable in the air. So, what are you doing? Getting a soda. The kid's taking your spot in the swimming pool. That's fine. I must gotta go crash into my room. I'm just gonna go crash in my room. When there's still a party going on outside. I'm busy with art stuff. Stuffing a soda can in her coat pocket, Olivia restricted herself and, with a flick of her tail, closed the fridge shut. But what about the party? What about it? What's still going on? And look, I got stuff to work on. Even though if it's a holiday, it seems like the perfect time to get together with friends and family. And I'm not their family, if you haven't noticed. And I'm not going to be here for much longer. Oh, Olivia. That's a new look from her. This sack eater. We don't want to see a sack eater. Was it because what I said? Olivia? What? There's a couple of different things dancing atop my tongue what I wish to say. Some would be to infer, especially after what she just said. One, however, sticks out the most, especially after she had brought up the working on it. And I genuinely want to see Olivia progress. Would you mind if I would you mind some company? What? Seems pretty empty in the house to be by yourself, by your lonesome. So maybe it would be nice to hang out. Plus, I've been wanting to see your art for a while. Especially as I recall her freshman piece that displayed right next to the principal's office. I'll even show you some of my stuff. I have my profile drive in my backpack after all. I have to hold back on my laugh as a silly strangled noise of surprised confusion escaped from her confusion escapes from her mouth. Is that an okay then? No, it's just I don't want anyone else in my room. Then how about the living room? I imagine at the well-loved couch nearby. She comes in thought for a moment. Are you really that interested? Yes. I called it. Called it. I mean, why not? I've been wanting to see your work ever since I found out that the cityscape piece in the gala was yours. Olivia clutched her hand together tightly. Okay, fine. If you're so interested, you can watch. She wheels herself back towards towards a shut door. Need to get my stuff set up first, though. Sure, I'll be here. On the couch. Nope, and there she goes. I kinda feel bad for missing out on the party too, but I doubt I'll never get another chance like this. Olivia returns with a small easel already set up with a half-finished painting. She takes a moment to shift herself from her wheelchair to the end of the couch, right next to me. She's pretty close to me. I can feel her thigh barely brushing against me, against mine. But I'll try to pay it no mind. The painting looks like a brush, a buzz. The painting looks like a bust of a non-dino guy. Although, with how vibrant these guys are, it could easily be a painting of someone specific. This isn't that good. She rips the page off and crumbles it in with her hands. Starting over then. Don't interrupt. Now that is a focus. Now that is a focus. She takes a deep breath. The paintbrush nears the canvas slowly and gracefully, although it's clear her nerves are getting to her. Okay. Wait. Olivia looks down for a moment before she jerks her head back up, her face glowing a reddish though. Dude, why do you scooch close to me? I didn't. You're the one who sat next to me. Oh. She looks away for a moment, realizing how over the top her reaction was. Olivia then does a double take at me, her brows frowning. What's wrong with your skin? Oh, it's more like this. You could just say that, Olivia. Are you trying to get us cancelled? Shut up. That's not. You know what? Yes, it is. But, I mean, it's red. Oh. Yeah. I think I'm sunburned. I also look over at the red splotch on my arm. Olivia raises a hand and touches it. Ow! Why? Ow! Why? Jeez. That really hurts. Yeah, it does. I didn't think to get sunscreen on my way over. There wouldn't happen to be any here, right? You seriously asked that question, dude? You do realize we're like reptiles, right? Yeah, I know, but in case of emergencies like this. Nope. Point taken. But there are some of those spiky plant outside. Also something I think. Just snap a leaf off. Miss issue pan one issue probably wouldn't care probably. I think I have heard something about that plan before. Yeah. Alright. Guess I'll give it a shot. I get up and head back out of the front door. Lo and behold, there were, in fact, a number of those spiky plants around. I walked up to the nearest one and carefully grabbed the leaf in the spot with the dull spikes. It bends and snaps off pretty easily. Man, this looks good about enough to eat, but it probably tastes awful. Yeah, it will. And don't eat something like that. That would be disgusting. Probably will mess up your insides. Is that really good for curing sunburned skin? Maybe. Back inside, Olivia started painting again. She gazed intently at the page, and the plate of food that I brought in has been cleaned. Leah holds one last rib in her mouth like it was like a cigarette. It wiggles up and down between her teeth. When she sees me, crunches the bone into and swallows the last bit of it. Oh, good grief! She is a gator, after all. I brought up the little leaf. Is this it? She nods and extends the hand to grab it. I hand her the thick leaf and she extends the single claw. Once she catches the edge of the skin, she makes a quick work peeling the husk off. You do that often? Not me. Sophia uses it a lot to make smoothies for the family and healing slave for Fanny. They're real pretty too. Evia blinks, cough, and grimace to a plant. I mean, natural homemade healing recipe, huh? Gotta ask that for that later. Could come in handy down the line. I move to remove my jacket so the aloe can be applied properly. I removed my jacket so the aloe but didn't get far before I noticed Olivia's face turning a darker shade of red, shading again. No! Oh. Oh boy. No need to remove the jacket. Just roll up your sleeves and put the jelly on your neck. She hands me now to expose aloe jelly, all the while doing her best to not lock eyes with me. After rolling up my sleeves, I scoot out the dollop of the upper substance. The feeling of the relief hits me that moment. I spread across my neck. Man, that feels good. I start applying more on my nose, cheeks, and most importantly, the top of my head. Yeah, you're a fucking bald, dude. It's like a really hot dome. That's where the steam. But that's why you're not seeing steam. All the steam is coming off your head, being cooked. As I do, I watch Olivia continue her painting, taking extra attention to her brush strokes. The way she moves it down and the canvas with such smooth and gentleness shows her level of con- conservation. Not too rushed, but also not that overly focused on the art either. Using the last of the aloe, I cover my arms. I'm fully covered in the center of remedy. I take a second to throw the husk away in the kitchen trash, getting a glimpse of the party outside. Everyone looks like they're having a good time out there, except for Miss Sophia, who's certainly trying to chase a very soaked Fanny with a towel. Back on the couch, Olivia's painting is starting to take a more defined shape. Unlike the cityscape piece, however, it looks more organic. She continues to paint in silence, officially doing a quick glance at me to see if I'm still watching. I didn't want to poke at Olivia for no real reason, but this might be my only chance to ask. Oop. Hey Olivia. Your family, the Piana, they seem like a living bunch. Oh, she stopped. What's that supposed to mean? Like, I knew Demi's was arrogant, but I can see he gets it from the rest of your family. First of all, the Ryans are my godparents. Secondly, yeah, they are. So, how long have you known them for? Olivia pauses for a moment in mid-brush stroke, but then continues. Basically, my whole life. Demi and I know each other since we were carpet cross. And his parents have known my dad since, well, forever. Since before we were even neighbors. Friends of the family. Pretty much. The whole reason why I'm living with them. She muzzled clamps shut. Forget what I said. Her words were spoken with a tone that tinged bitter with something. A tone I felt very familiar with whenever my own family is brought up. Sure. Poor Olivia. The poor Gator. The only sounds left now are her brushstrokes on the canvas. My focus turns back to the patch of the blotchy red and pale article oil slowly forming across with the white expanse. I figured Olivia's gray eye would glare my way before going back to the work. Compared to the more repaid piece of time lapse art videos I have viewed, she was more celebrate with each for a moment. Pretty obvious since most of those were done digitally. Another thing I have not considered. Still starting at the painting in progress itself. There's something uncanny about it. It's now more formed, definitely looking like something. Cupping my chin with one hand, I compilation. I used the other to try to trace out a peachy, pale, and vibrant red colors. Layla looks back at me again and glances something shines through her eyes. Hold the post now. Hey! How long have you been using me as a layman doll? Her hand fails to cover up the snort that comes from her nose, followed by a gremlin-like crackle. The gator. Consider it the piece to see me progress. I want a refund. Nope. There's no refund from Olivia. Looking again, it's slowly becoming an oil brush of my burned face. Like looking in a mirror. Can you at least get my good angle? Nope. Turning back to a mumble doom mode, Olivia starts adding the bulge of cream by my head. A sigh escaped on my lips. Hey, I said stay still. Why? Why? And I'm not that red. Another high-pitched giggle comes out of Olivia. It's called artistic license. Well, I think you need well, it needs to be renewed. Despite being a butt of a joke, I feel myself smiling. Must be the new sounds from her. It's the first time I think I've seen her happy outside Yadikin's class. And yeah, that laugh of hers is kinda infectious. The silence returns, though the mood feels much lighter now. I feel so stiff right now. I don't know how long I've been holding this pose now. Yeah, staying still for almost hour 30 minutes, 37 minutes. Good grief. Ooh, did I skip a few minutes? Okay, yeah. If I had to guess for the sunlight filtering into the house, it's at least been an hour. Oof. Mother Doom Minima was almost done, and it was staring back at me with the most intense eyes. Olivia's attention was left on one final detail: the hand holding my chin. I'm thankful she finished the sunglasses first, because that's the reflecting light from the sliding back door had been searing my antenna. Olivia? Hush! She turns her head and focused entirely on the head and held by my ear. The pimples moving and replaying and tried to take it every last detail. Her fingers switch as her hand hovers the painted hand, and her eyes are now shifting between my hand and my eyes. And her hand is now quirking and growling needless stuff her face. The more she looks towards my eyes, the more of her arm shakes and fades the brightness. Finally, she turns away from me and entirely bringing both of her arms with her hands away from me and the canvas. Okay. Oh, okay. She checks. Her cheeks pull out, and as she exhales her breath. Okay. That's actually pretty good. The burned. Finally, she turns her cherry red face to the canvas and inspects the near complete portrait. I'll come back to this later. We're still like holding the pose. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, you can drop your hand now. Finally. I lay back on the couch, feeling my spinal cord pop in rapid situation. I said your hand. I can't. I said your hand. Can't. I attempt to stretch my arm in front of me, and because my stiff muscles, my form is pulled back towards my face. Yeah. I repeat the motion several times, and the moment helping to ease the muscle until finally my arm doesn't feel spring-loaded. While I was busy trying to fix my arm, Olivia was packing up the canvases. That's about it. You can go join the others, or whatever. She drags her canvas, easel, and acrylic tubes back to her room. I wonder if she keeps that one. And I wonder if she'll stay in her room again. I've been inside for a while. I don't think anyone outside has noticed we've been gone. Benny and Damien seem to accept that Olivia would stay inside. But wait. I've caught her a bit off guard. Oh. If I invite Olivia to join you back outside, convince Olivia why her family needs her out there. That sounds a bit forced. I'm gonna do the invite Olivia to join her back outside. If I'm going outside, it would be rude of me to leave without saying bye at least. She looked at me quizzically. Sure. But I think I'll try staying until the end. It's probably been the best day I've had since I moved here. And my first real friends in a long while. I'm glad to have been invited. Lena's not pleased. She's not even leaving, but she's scanning me suspiciously. Damien's been a great friend, and his folks have been really nice to me. Better than my own parents, even. You're lucky to have them, I think. I guess. Good for you. Have fun with that. I really need to. I think you should come along. She freezes. What? Her eyes whiten and some of her color leaves her face. No, I can't. Why not? Mr. and Mrs. Payne. There already have Vincent and Damien to worry about, and right now they're hosting all the other guests. I got plenty to deal with already. I'm not worth the accommodation. Just leave it. Let them be normal. Even then, it's like I said, I don't have much time left. That's a little overly harsh. And it was very argument she had. There was some kind of argument that comes from the description and guilt to consider herself it from her own good. Oh, poor Olivia. Maybe it's a little precipitous, but that's at least the sort of thought I've had reading notes from my parents loitering rescues of my. I'm just an author mother to the mouth. Certainly, it doesn't seem like I'm worth it to them sometimes. But they are godparents, right? They're helping your folks, yeah? But they choose to have you here because they want to let you be normal. That doesn't a normal part of their family, I mean. I don't think they have you here if they didn't want that. Oh, please, go on and tell me more about my own family. Her voice is sardonic. She's not making eye contact anymore, but she's listening intensely. There's all stuff she's known already. But you're absolutely right about one thing. You don't have much time left. Neither do I, honestly. Even if it is mostly because of moving. And you know what that says about rolling stones, gathering no moss. In that way, we're in the same boat. Give it a shot. There's no perfectly good moss right out here. You have a point. Okay. I'll try it with you. That ugly was pretty dumb. But you're right. It's always enjoy while the good times last till it lasts. There's barely a chance you might miss it. Always there's always time you just gotta enjoy life. Don't focus on work, just focus on life. The back elder squares back up. Even with the sunglasses, I wince at the sun and brightness. I take a step outside and stretch my back, out working out the last bit of the stiffness from my shoulders. Olivia still waits at the hole out the door. What are you waiting for? A certain call? She doesn't know what that means. With a grin, I draw a sliding door even wider, and with the blocking wave, attempt to Olivia out if I were her personal attendant. Cut that out. Don't make it weird. Despite her words, her tone is more homeward and then annoyed. Annoyed with me. Relax, nobody's looking. But it looks like there's definitely no more food left. About right. Olivia rolls down a small wooden ramp I haven't noticed. We've catch Damien on the bottom step. Olivia? At the table, heads turned towards us, looking surprised each on the faces of most of them. Instead of answering him fervently, Olivia's head comes up and nervously wave. The rest of the party resumes their fire discussions, although maybe a bit livelier than before. Hey, cool to see you out here again. Hey, Damien. Why are you? Why are all? Why? Why are all the way over here? Here for? I can't stand. But I can't. I can't stand to be by Liz's uncle when he's eating. Those. He got those fibros. Fibro teas. Ugh. Like blue whale wave. Like blue whales have. Yeah. Freaks me out. Yeah, Dims must. It must be continued. Yeah. Hey, Livia. What are you doing back out here? You forgot something? No. I just thought it'd be good to enjoy the weather while it lasts. Oh, he's Damon perks up with a filled understanding. No, no, Damon, stop it. Olivia quirks as Damien's grin grows wider and Frills starts moving faster. Ew, stop it. Even getting unrevealed or by now how those things move. Damien! Sorry, you know these things got mind of their own. Fine, those weird flaps still. Dude, you were just complaining about Mr. Ferris with his teeth. At least he can keep his mouth shut. Hey, hey, I could always wear a beanie. No, you can't. Remember the last time you tried? Both Damien and Olivia shared a laugh over some event that privately too. That's a happy gator right there, I see. When they finished, Damien asked the $1,000,000 question. So, are you going to join in, or? She turns her head my way, and I gave her a supportive thumbs up. Yeah. Damien finally stands from the steps, and we all start heading for the table. Each party goer greets us when we approach. The loudest from Livy. Hey, hey, hey! You find ugh. Although this is, you finally came out to play again. The rambunctious boy shoots and hollers and bounces in circles around her. Olivia huddles her arms and looks aside in my direction, feeling the stare from the table. I gave her a revengeful thumbs up. You're doing good. Actually, this is perfect. Thank you, Penny. This is something Olivia's able to give when she was so worried about just taking. I hope she goes for it. I'm a little tired, Penny. What? No, come on, Livy. You promised we would play today. Like old times. Please. Oh. Alright, you win. You played that puppy-eyed dog treatment thing. I did promise. You wanna play Cannon then? Yeah. Cannon. Alright then. Ready? Round loaded. Fire! Nope. Just yeet him out there. Oh god. This was a bad idea. Free. Randy. Oh, relax, Olivia. So, Benny's still young. Michael! Benny, be careful. Emma came on. Oh my god. Oh, I just know that he's wearing the chain. Phew. You've gotten stronger, Liv. No, shut up. Anyway, can we do it again, Liv? Olivia smiles and pats his head. It's weird seeing it, but she's really a fitness for another launch, and the Gator Girl has a bright, toothy smile I never thought she had. This is Mr. Payne. Oh my god. Alright, I get it. Dennis? Yeah, Dad? No more cannon today. Olivia and Dennis share this disappointing look. Now. There's a lot more things to do can do. Vincent perks up and immediately rushes off. Oh, I know. Olivia turns back to the rest of the group with an uneasy smile. Oh. Miss Payne steps forward, her hands held up and wavery. Olivia? Hi, Auntie. Miss Payne and her husband approach, both with them nervous smiles. When she peeks, it with a certain restraint, holding her excitement back, as though worried if it was showed too much, she'd change her mind and go back in. I didn't mention much, right? I'm so glad you came out, dear. Aww. The older woman kneels in front of her and wraps her arm around Olivia. Yeah, it's been too long. Liz. Aww. This is so adorable. Rainey's hand ruffles her hair, her, her hair, while his other arm was about to approach Olivia. Sophia, and while Olivia does her best to avoid his palm, I can see the tiny smile on her face. Aww. Oh man. Time seems to pick up in speed after Olivia had come out. Damien and his father returned to the grill, managing to prep the cook and final serving meaty goodness for the early dinner. I decided I can go for a second, and get way few scraps of this and that. I nearly drop my food when I get a rough pat on the shoulder from behind. It's Mr. Payne. He looks down at me with a thankful smile. Miss Payne and Mr. Ferris, and continue their conversation till Mr. Ferris' throat ran dry, and the rest of us had to continue with the hypothetical chilled child with an armory of foam dart guns. I felt bad for Liz. She became more one of the women shooting galley for the boy. And Olivia. And me. And Damien. But at least he looked apologetic about it. But now things are winding down. The food is officially all gone. Everyone is exhausted physically and mentally. And yet, slowly satisfied emotionally. Oh, Olivia. Olivia passed me behind me, having returned to the pool to cool down and stretch out. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, whoa. What was that? That was a glitched. What was that? How did I do that? That was a weird glitch. Olivia passed me behind, but returned to the pool to cool down and stretch out. Oh, whoa! Oh, okay. There was just one last thing to really cap this off. Okay, everyone. Totally realized I forgot to turn off the camera for you to get this whole picture. Because I feel kind of rude to have Mr. Ferris out of the picture. Sure. So I'm gonna read this real quick. A forward to come to everyone searching on the deck. Grouped up and nicely for me. Oh, went backwards. Looking for adjustment. Looking through the viewfinder of my popped up camera, I adjust the focus to ensure everyone's captured perfectly in a perfect shot. In the shot. Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright. On three, give me your biggest smiles. 1. Wait. Olivia turns away from the camera, looking towards Damien. With a grin, Damien waves for me. Dude, you should be in this too. There's a nod and words of agreement for everyone. Well, it's been a while since I used this mode, so why not? Sending a time delay, along with a sport mode. I'm sure with 10 rapid succession shots, at least one of them will be perfect. I can always do some post-production on it too. Ensuring that the focus is still fine, I click on the shutter button and keep the count in mind. 30, 29, 28. By 13, I settle myself next to Damien and above Olivia. Alright, 9, 8, 7, oh. This is like, what are you guys doing? I feel something wrap around my ankle and press against my back on 4. On 4, 3, 2, on. Ah! He does. He did. He has no regrets. So Olivia. My camera flash goes off 10 times as I'm pushed over by Damien and pulled into the pool by Olivia. That will be it right here. It has been almost like 2 damn hours of recording this long of this video, but I am really enjoying the story so far and the choices and all things. But yeah. But anyways, if you all enjoyed the I Want to Hug That Gator series so far, make sure you give it a like and subscribe and drink at me hearties. Yo ho, savvy! Here we